Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for very, very special people. You are the kind of person who wants to take a peek behind the curtain. You want to see the wizard. You want to see what's going on. It's not simply a question of guessing or estimating or whatever. You want to see it for yourself up close. I've done tarot for over 20 years, and in that time I've come to realize tarot predicts nothing. Once in a while it gets lucky. But tarot is not meant to predict anything, although it has been abused that way by people who are cheaters. Tarot's real value is the science of potential. You see on your screen, you got 4 tarot cards, 1 card in the middle. That's the oracle card, sets the mood for the reading. That's all you're going to get. I don't have to throw a bunch of cards out there. I'm looking for a frequency, a specific frequency. As you're listening to this, because there's not a lot of visual stuff going on intentionally, I don't want you to get distracted. Close your eyes, go get a cup of coffee, go make a sandwich, go whatever, but listen. That's what manifesting is. It's listening to your inner voices. It's making pictures. It's developing scenes in your head between your ears, not on some screen or phone or whatever the hell. And certainly, there's no artificial intelligence connected to it at all. In fact, artificial intelligence it's an oxymoron. Of course, they sell us a lot of that shit, double entendres, and when they say one thing, they actually mean another. So artificial intelligence just is in that same vein. I don't want you to do that. Pull the images from the deepest part of yourself. Let your brain put together the parts and pieces. Now, you're already doing it. And I know there are a number of people out there going, what the hell are you talking about? I'm here. I want to see if I can help manifest for myself. You already do, but it's negatively. I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't. And very often you get what you don't. And then you go, what the hell's going on? Look at my luck. No, what you're doing is manifesting negatively. Just the way the deep state people have trained us to do. Don't look up, look down. Don't be positive, be negative. You're not worthy. And so we manifest that way most of the time. It can happen instantaneously. It may take years. Matthew McConaughey talked about the fact that he wrote something down. I think it was 3 or 4, maybe 5 different things that he wanted in his life. He was about late teens, early 20s. Wrote them down using regular handwriting, not printing, just wrote them down. And then he put the paper away in a safe place, meaning, of course, well, I can always go back here. I will know this is where the information is, and I can take a look at it again. Well, like all those kinds of places, I'm going to put it here just to be safe. You never find it again. Where the hell did I... In fact, you may even forget that you did it. He sort of did. But about 20 years down the road, he's getting ready to move into one of his first homes financed by his movies. Pretty big place. And so they carried all this stuff out. And in the midst of all of that, he finds this piece of paper again. He looks at it and he goes, wow, I've done just about everything on this paper. Now, it took years, but he manifested it, and it didn't take a whole heck of a lot of work. That's why it's important, it's vital, it's essential, it's crucial that you make these pictures, these scenes in your own head. First of all, being able to do that is a tremendous advantage. It's the kryptonite against the robots. They still cannot manifest. Yes, they can do things physically better than us. Yes, they can work nonstop. Yes, they're easier to fix. You just turn a couple screws, put in a new piece, and they're off and running again. Yeah, they can do just about everything we can do, and probably what they can do is better, but they can't manifest. So this tarot reading is focused on your potential to manifest the best that is in you. And what that takes is not so much work as a little refocus. That's why the screen has only had the 4 tarot cards plus the extra card. I want you to close your eyes and listen. One of the things that I'm noticing quite a bit with the internet these days is that there's a lot of audio stuff coming back. You know, we went crazy with the video. Oh, we got to have the video, got to have stuff moving all around the screen. And there's more stories coming out, creative stories, that are simply audios. And more, I'm noticing, even websites are primarily audio based. They realize the importance of our ability to visualize, manifest. So that's what I'm here to do. No shortcuts. I am here to inspire you. You're the most important thing. Yeah, I do this every day, 365. But every day I give my damn level best to ground you with your potential in the context of the times. Not some la-la place. Not where they have rainbows and lollipops and like so many of these people who do astrology, numerology, or tarot are. It's just a beautiful place. It's wonderful. We get these rays coming in from who cares? I bring it down to the point where you know precisely by the end of the reading what the frequency is, and then it's up to you to decide, given these current geopolitical, I guess, forces that surround us, that make our lives, how do you activate yourself? How do you activate your manifesting? That's what I'm here to help you with. So, middle card, the Oracle card, kind of shapes the mood. Go the distance. Looks like a leopard crossing the, or maybe beginning. It looks like he's probably crossing the end of the race, and he's cruising. Go the distance. No halfway, no half-ass. It's all the way. And that's the way I view my tarot readings for you every single day. Go the distance. I don't hold back. This is the most practical, most clear, most specific, most empowering thing that I can do. That's my goal. I don't always hit it. It's okay. My intentions are pure, as much as any human being's intentions can be pure, you know, of course. We always got our little stuff. But for all intents and purposes, pure to help you manifest. So along with the Oracle card, I'm going to move over to the idea, the meme for today. The physical mind is limited, but the intuitive mind is limitless. Don't limit yourself. Go the distance. The physical mind has limits. Your spirit, your intuition is limitless. Listen to that. Don't stop till you got enough. Don't stop till you got enough. Go the distance. Now the question. What do you mean by don't stop till you had enough? A lot of people will interpret it as mean, well, I got to have money, I got more cars, I got more home houses, more things, more things, more things, more things, more things, more things, more things. And you see, it doesn't bring any order, any happiness, any peace to the world. In fact, I heard somebody make a comment back a week ago. Larry Fink, the guy that runs that conglomerate called BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, because they all own each other. They got 92% of the stock market. They control every damn thing in your life. How much you pay for food, what you pay for housing, what you get to the bank, how much your money's worth, they determine all that stuff. And this person said, I have never met a more unhappy person than Larry Fink. It is not the panacea. What they're offering you is an illusion. It doesn't fit. It doesn't work. If you're just focused on things, you're focused on nothing. Jim Carrey one time said, you know, I wish for everybody that they had all the money that they wanted, all the money that they think they needed. And boy, are they going to be surprised with how crappy life is. When you have things, there's a price for them. More often than not, it's your spirit, it's your soul, it's your at your core, at your center. You give it up so I can have things. It says in the Bible, man does not live by bread alone. I'm not preaching religion, but it hits. We don't live by bread alone, and yet that's what we're kind of trying to do. So when you say don't stop till you have enough, you got to know what the hell enough of what is. You got to define. And the way we're going, you look at the world, it's obvious. We got to flip the script. We got to change, because what we're chasing, it's not worth having. That takes me kind of to a little side part here. I've mentioned this in passing several times in the past. It's the Hopi prophecy. They've been around for the Hopi Indians for a couple of thousand years. And in that time, they have prophesized what we would call the apocalypse, the end of the world. They don't. They call it the fourth world. But it's interesting, a prediction, a prophecy from 2,000 years ago, and how it fits today, our lifestyle, how we live, what we consider important. Let me read here. The Hopi Indians believe that humanity has experienced 3 prior world destructions. By the way, geologically, yeah, they're on target. We have had 3 monster destructions, each of them resulting from humanity's corruption and disregard for the Great Spirit's teaching. That's what the Hopi believe. These destructions have taken the form of fire, ice, and flood, respectively. Geologically correct. So, the current world, which is the fourth world according to the Hopi, is described as a time of great technological advancement and societal changes, which the Hopi prophecies see as potentially leading to destruction if not addressed correctly. The Hopi prophecies point to certain signs indicating the approaching end of the fourth world, including cobwebs spun back and forth in the sky, a container of ashes thrown from the sky. Well, cobwebs spun back and forth, that's geoengineering, that's chemtrails. How the hell do they know that? And a container of ashes thrown from the sky could be nuclear weapons or some sort of nuclear war. It could be volcanoes, both of which are very possible. The Hopi prophecy presents 2 potential paths for humanity, one leading to destruction through unchecked technological progress and disregard for the natural laws, and the other leading to survival through a return to harmony with nature and the spiritual process. Hopi prophecies also provide instructions on how to survive the potential cataclysm, emphasizing the importance of humility, self-responsibility, and creating a more balanced and sustainable world. We're nowhere near that. We live in a phony, artificial world, a world full of hubris. The rich people think they know what the hell they're talking about. They think they can control nature. They think they're gods in their own right. And we let them get away with it. So, going back to the reading, you go the distance, don't stop till you have enough. What the hell is enough? What is this stuff? Is it more things? Or is it maybe getting involved in nature, the natural world, the natural order? Interesting proposition. So the first card all the way on the left is the Ten of Cups. This is the end result. Ten of Cups, cups are things that we love, we're connected to emotionally. Ten of Cups is happiness, blessings, contentment. They found their place. According to the Hopis, that means that we have to get in touch with nature, the world. We have to get in balance. Make sure that we're not believing our own bullshit about technology and artificial intelligence and how we can do it better than God did it. There is an order here. It is amazingly, amazingly perfect. And these rich bastards, psychopaths, can't leave it at that. They got to control it all. Ten of Cups says, this in your heart, this in your spirit is what you want. Next card is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You know, you can sense, you may not be doing anything much about it tangibly, but you need to change your values. What the hell is important? Stop and think for a moment. Let's say we would have solar flares. They could wipe out our electricity. No electricity would put us in a shithole anyway. You didn't have anything that runs with electricity, doesn't work. Your cars, that's why they want to make them electric. They don't work. What would you do? How would you survive? And that's not even the worst possible disaster. What if there was a nuclear war? What if there was some sort of cataclysmic eruption, a volcanic around the world? We've had that. How would you survive? No stores, no food. How would you survive? Is a brand new car so important? Is that big house so important? Is that job so important? It's not going to exist. That's what we mean by values. Don't stop till you have enough. Maybe you should pay attention to those things that carry life. And that's what you're giving some consideration to. Next card over is the Ace of Swords. You're looking for some truth. You're looking for some guidance. You're looking for some inspiration. It'll come. We have Uranus in Gemini. Pluto in Aquarius. Hell, even Neptune and Saturn in Aries. We have a lot of fire and air. Fire and air together create one hell of a blaze. I wonder if that's what's coming. But you need some inspiration, and I believe it will come to you. For some reason, May stands out as an important time where we begin to get a chance. Remember, coming up in a little over a year here in the United States of America, we have our 250th anniversary, July 4th, 2026. Are we still going to be a country? Can't be taken for granted. That's up for grabs for a whole bunch of reasons. So when you want to go the distance, what is it that you're going after? What is your goal? Bigger, more of all the things? Or is it a bigger goal to do what brings life, what brings happiness, what brings joy, what brings peace? Your choice. Remember, tarot, the science of potential. So there you go. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao manifested reading. Between now and the next time you and I get together to manifest tarot together, peace and blessings.